Alright, so I'm gonna UV this dude, or this castle thing. And it really doesn't matter in this case if the textures are overlapping. So I'm gonna overlap the ever-living crap out of these textures. It's gonna be awesome. And I also did another bad thing, and I was like, hey, what if I just throw this in... I'm grabbing a folder, oh my, out of my downloads folder, because I'm being bad. So, it's gonna be great. I didn't even set a project for this. Because it was such a silly, quickie little thing. Alright, so I'm gonna automatic map that. And you can see, maybe, that the texture at least displays sort of okay-ish on here. I would like to go into my UV editor. And, oh my god. Oh god. Oh, this is gonna be awful. Alright, so I'm gonna go through and just cut off, make all of these little crenellation things separate. These weird, like, circular dudes on the end. Because I don't need a million of them. So I'm literally just gonna chop all of these guys off. Is that all of them? Yes, it is. Alright, cool. So I'm just gonna... Again, I'll just cut those off, and then I'll go through and stitch all of these random cuts back together. Throw that very much out of my way. This guy, and I will. So move and sew if you please. This can be one piece. So I'm just gonna move and sew this. I will make the stairs all attached together. Ugh. Great. This is gonna be fun. Alright, so I'm gonna stitch that. I'll just stitch it on the bottom of the stairs, because I can. I like fewer UV pieces, it makes my life easier. And I guess I'll go through and I'll just stitch all of these guys together as well. And then perhaps do these stairs as well. Really not entirely sure why that's not stitched to go. Because it's overlapping geometry in here. Ain't it? Ain't it just? Yep, I have extra faces in here. Because when I did that extrude, I didn't get rid of these little dudes, and now they are just stuck here, polluting my mesh and making it sad. I was wondering about, I'm like, why? That shouldn't be any geometry in there. Like, what's happening? I swear to God, extrude tool is like insanely powerful, but it'll break your mesh so fast. Alright, that looks better. Cool. Alrighty then. So what do I have now? I have all these dumb crenellations I've just stitched together. I might just make rings on the top, honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yep, I'm just gonna stitch all of these together in one giant hellish loop of terror. It's gonna be amazing. Wee. Not a particularly exciting thing to do, but it's not animating, so I'm happy. I had a running joke with the guy I'm working with, and I'm just like, yeah, like, animating's the worst. I'm like, when do you have modeling for me? It's just like, I have modeling for you, and I'm just like, ah! Got so excited. Oh yeah, I forgot about these guys, so I'll do those later. I'm not doing any particular rhyme or reason to this, I'm just sort of making strange decisions as I go. Ugh. Again, this is not very much a temporary object and not something I'm terribly concerned about having a few weird seams on. I just want this easier to deal with when I go to actually rescale everything, or else I will cry. Good song. Great song. I love it. Is that all of them? Oh. I was like, I can't be done already. That's far too quick. And it was. Now I'm kind of sad. It's okay. Alright, so I'm going to go through and again just grab all of these dumb crenellations. And, ooh, I didn't want to stitch to that one. Stitch those together. Grab these guys as well. Start here. Go all the way over to here. You can see it's just making little strips of weird, like, strips of UVs. Alright, alright, cool. So I think at this point... No, what are these? Oh, these are the inside of my dumb archways. Aren't they? They are. Awesome. It's always something. Actually, you know what, I might... No, that's a terrible idea. Girl can dream. It's kind of satisfying when you get to the point where you can more or less UV without looking at what you're doing and just sort of like know you're going to come out with something reasonable. I'm fairly certain I'm still missing some edges that I forgot to stitch together, but again, really doesn't super matter right now. Oh my god, what is this? What is this? I forgot to stitch this on. Good. I really don't like these tiny floating UVs. They just like annoy me on like an oddly personal level. What is this even? Okay, that is actually just going to be a crap little UV. That's good. Oh, and then I should probably... Let's just see what this gets me. Why not? So exciting that I have non-manifold geometry in my mesh. Oh, I bet I know where that is too. Shoot. It's going to take forever to run the stupid unfold command. Or not. I'm willing to bet that it's probably in my stairs down here, except that actually doesn't make sense. Where is the non-manifold geometry? I would imagine it would be somewhere in these stairs. Something about that. No, because it's a star, so that would pull. Stupid. Well, you know what? Oh, wait. Yeah, we're just gonna ignore that for the time being. Cough. Alright, and now I'm just gonna go through and like manually move all of these UVs on top of each other and ignore the fact that they're all smashed on top of each other. Because that is really not something that I super care about right now, like at all. Again, this is literally just for texturing and not for weird. What the heck weird shape UV is that? This I might actually cut apart because that's a little ridiculous. Computer's being so laggy right now. Ugh. Another really weird piece of UV chunk. Scaling these is bad. It's going to affect the texture, but like I said, it really doesn't matter for this. This is, I would again like to reiterate, especially for people that are in my class, this is not good practice for UV. But this is really all I need right now. I just need a texture on this thing, and this is getting me that texture. It's just not well done or modifiable if I needed to change this for any reason. Alright, I'm going to cut this piece of tower off here. Cut. See if that gets me a separate shell, and it does. Yeah, UVB's tower is like a crazy person. I think it actually would have made a lot more sense to just go in and cut specifically where I needed to cut. But I didn't. So, this is what we have now. Yay! The worst tower texture that's ever been created. And now I can just take all of these, manually move them in here. Cool. What if I should put a ground plane in this? That's abso-freaking-lutely gorgeous. Yuck. Alright, cool. So that's pretty much it. I'm basically done with this now, actually.